Fire Emblem, the OVA, released in 1996 by FS Productions, who very famously made the Battle Angel Alita OVA.
Really? They made the Battle Angel Alita OVA?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Also, why are you talking like you have a penis in your throat? Hey, everybody, welcome to the Original Video Podcast. My name is Brenton. I am here with my co-host, goes by the name of Millhouse. We are missing our other co-host today.
That's right. The plebs have risen up. Time for the Andrew Tate Hour, motherfuckers.
Brandy was unfortunately caught in gang warfare, and, well...
Hey man, we all go down for little pizza.
What is little pizza in this? Are we implying there's a horrific Italian gang in Washington State who call themselves the Pizza Boys?
No, that's just a warlord general, man.
Is that like an African warlord? Is there an African warlord named Little Pizza?
Yeah, his name is Brandy. Okay, so let me finish my fucking notes. Paisano. Okay, so released in 1996, dubbed by ADV in 1997, the first release of Fire Emblem in the States.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. So, by the way, 2 years after Fire Emblem 3, Mystery of the Fire Emblem came out. Oh yeah, I wonder why it only got 2 fucking episodes.
I mean, like, also, the Fire Emblem games have, like, negative story until you hit some of the later entries. Like, Fire Emblem 1 on the original NES, I don't think I can recall an actual line of dialogue from it beyond Marth.
Marth, the Princess of Orleans needs our help. Marth, we gotta stop the Macedonian dragon dragoons. Marth, we gotta kill those damn Thebans.
So yeah, we watched the Fire Emblem OVA today.
Yeah. 5 points!
It was not very good. It had great animation, I will say. It looked really nice, and
it's classically ADV.
Yeah, but like as an actual OVA, I think it's kind of like one of the lesser things we've watched, at least in recent memory for our season 2 stuff.
Look at these hands. Do you see blood?
見ろ。俺の手は血まみれだ。人殺しの手だ。
What's one more murder? To taint these hands.
Andrew taint these hands.
Yeah. So, I think he's actually gotten convicted. So how long do you think he lasts in Romanian prison?
Well, presumably he's going to use his, like, special alpha powers to, slut himself out as a bitch for someone and get some protection.
Okay, so do you think he goes for a pack of Marlboros or like a pack of Newports? Like
half a pack of Newports at best. You think he's tight down there? Hell no.
Okay, yeah, so he definitely like Marb shorts.
A pack of Marb shorts for Andrew Tate's ass. I could see myself paying that.
Oh my god, it's like I'm trying to remember something. Did you ever watch? Did you ever read the Hellsing manga?
No, I've never read the Hellsing manga. I know I actually have a copy from you, literally sitting at my home.
Oh, well, I'm gonna hit you with some cursed knowledge.
Okay.
Alec by the Sultan in that.
What? I know this is not a visual podcast. I have taken my glasses off of my face, and I am making big eyeballs at Millhouse.
You can't handle the truth.
I apparently can't. I'm sorry, Alucard by the Sultan?
Well, he's like a composite of, like, Vladimir Tepes, his brother Michael, his other brother, and his dad in the manga. He's like a composite character.
So goddamn edgy.
Well, like,
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Hellsing is like literally what if you consecrated every piece of 90s edge and then injected it straight into 2001.
So do you have like osmosis knowledge of High School of the Dead?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna talk about it later. Top 5 anime.
God damn it. Yeah, so the fucking nerd, the fat nerd? He's based off the Helsing author.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Also, I've never watched even a single episode of High School of the Dead. I only know about the boob sniper scene.
Well, there's like an incel character who I'm finally getting back at all the people who fucked with me.
So wait, there's someone I can relate to?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of the most relatable animes ever. I personally relate to the zombie who dies. Because, I'm at the beginning, I have a best friend. My best friend, he really likes my girlfriend, so he kills me. I feel like that's something that would happen to me.
What,
So let's go back to Fire Emblem, so I can we can just blow through that real quickly.
Okay, I was just thinking about what my favorite zombie movies are now.
Yeah, whatever.
The answer is probably Day of the Dead or Return of the Living Dead. Although there's a couple others I love. And there's a couple others I don't love, but I think about sometimes, like Warm Bodies.
I think I like, I think I'm going to say Omega Man.
What is that?
So that's the one where, instead of it's sort of like half vampires, half zombies. He's the last man alive.
Is this an anime? Is this a live-action television show?
Dude, it's like a movie from the 60s.
I don't think I've heard of this. You should link this to me.
It's like the last man on Earth kind of deal.
Wait, is this based on the book that led to that Will Smith movie?
I Am Legend? Yes.
I do know this. I haven't seen it, but I do know it, actually.
Yeah. He gets killed. Eventually, the vampire SS come and kill him.
So, did you... So you enjoyed Omega Man, the 60s film.
Yeah, he's, really sad, and it's really fucking funny. And then he gets killed.
You should watch the 1960s Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, whatever. I'll watch it.
There's a couple jokes in there, Millhouse, that I think you'd really enjoy, but also... I think you would just find how pathetic the main character is quite funny.
Oh yeah. So Fire Emblem, it starts with Marth. He's listening to a tale about his ancient ancestor, and he remembers his dad Cornelius. His dad Cornelius was not particularly impressed with 7-year-old Marth not taking that dagger to the fucking deer.
Yeah, he literally went, "Marth, why didn't you kill that deer? I'm so disappointed in you.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
And then he put him up against the wall and pulled out the firing squad. Unfortunately,
he fucking punches him. He hits that at the ground. He gets a fucking bounce off it.
Unfortunately, Marth was too small, and the firing squad, all their bullets went above his head.
Oh yeah. So I really like this OVA. You guys hate it. I've seen it a dozen times since college.
I wouldn't say I hate it. I just thought it was kind of boring and not that interesting compared to some other stuff I've watched. It's never come up on the
podcast before, but I'm a huge Spike Spencer head. Anything with Vic Mignogna, Spike Spencer, most things with Monica Rial, and Johnny Vash, Johnny. Oh my god, fucking Johnny Young. Or, I'm forgetting his name. He plays Vash the Stampede, Kai Kisuke. Ichigo, and I guess he's now the voice for Broly.
What's crazy is how both close and far you got from his name. It's Johnny Young Bosch.
Motherfucker.
But, you called him Johnny Young, and you called him, Johnny Bosch, and I was like, huh. Millhouse is, one step away.
Yeah. So, he's having, a really sad, fucking flashback. And his won't he girlfriend is you're not even fucking listening to me. I see a fucking class to hang out with you. I'll find a different prince to hug up on.
You will learn to mess with the Black Fang.
You will learn to mess with the Black Fang. I'm glad you survived your gang-related activities.
Little Pizza's in the house. Little Pizza is in the house.
I don't know if you guys heard it. I vomited pretty aggressively in the bathroom 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Did you know that Little Pizza is your African warlord name?
Do I want to know? I guess I'll hear it later.
Yeah, so we just got to the part where Marth, after spacing out, remembering his dad beating the shit out of him for being such a bitch, boy was 7 years old. He should have killed that deer with his hands.
You should have ripped his heart right
out. He needs to, glory to Mars.
Yes, that's right. His name is Mars in the OVA. I wonder who fucked it up. Was it ADV or the official...
or was it Nintendo?
Because, like, they spell Thebes Thabe.
Yeah.
In, like, the official Nintendo dub. But ADV gets it... No, it's fucking Thebes.
ADV definitely gets a bunch of these things wrong.
Yeah,
Because,
probably.
like, you know the blonde hair guy? In the dub, he's called Aguma. His name in the game is Ogma.
Yeah.
Or,
I looked at the fucking credits. It's spelled the same. I don't know what they're fucking on.
Brenton, you played more of the games than me.
yeah.
So that twin sword guy, who's my favorite character, is he the same race as Lyn and like the people of the Wind Valley?
No, he's from New Orleans.
I don't know. It's been like a decade since I played most of these. For
So
for FE1, I don't think they actually care that much to make a huge distinction in like the actual kingdoms because it's like a really simple story.
I mean, everyone tells you where they're from.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that's Navarro.
But like...
He's from the,
Welcome to Camp Navarre.
You are out of uniform, soldier! Where is your power armor? Don't have any? You expect me to believe that, maggot? The truth is, you lost an expensive piece of Army-issue equipment. That suit is going to come out of your pay, and you will remain in this man's army until you are 510 years old, which is the number of years it will take for you to pay for a Mark II powered combat armor you have lost. Report to the armory and have a new suit issued to you. Then report back to me, Private. Dismissed.
You never played Fallout 2? I thought you were the one of us that beat it.
Oh, it's been a million years since I played.
Yeah, what's your
Fallout 2.
favorite line of Fallout 2? I think you know mine already. Who the fuck is this?
That's the one that came to mind immediately. Was that?
The President of the United fucking States of America. Who do you think I was talking about? The fuck? Who is it? What? I should kick your fucking ass. Who is this?
you know, some spirits are good, some spirits are bad, some spirits are stupid.
That's also a good line. No, the best line in Fallout 2 is when you're talking to Frank Horrigan and you go, "Can't we talk this out?"
We just did, Muty.
We just did. Time for talking's over.
We just did. Oh, Brandy's back to Africa.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, he's fucking dying. Yeah, so I thought it was really cool when he picked her up, threw her on that goddamn wagon. Because he's like a prince. What's that guy gonna do? He's like, hey, I'm the prince, this is the princess. We're gonna have some fun back here. Learn your fucking place.
I didn't catch the name of...
Reset the timer.
I didn't catch the name of the axe guy that he fights. Is that Barst?
The axe. So,
Yeah.
They don't say his name.
Or is
in
it
the
Durga?
I always just call him Pirate Captain.
Well, he's
He's a bandit captain, though.
He's like explicitly based off of one of either the recruitable characters or one of the early chapter bosses for FE1.
Well, if I'm guessing off how that went, I assume he's the boss, and Sword Guy was the recruitable.
No, because you get Ogma later than that.
Yeah, you get Agma at the beginning of level 2 with his little hat-ons.
I like Ogma. He's so good.
Oh my god.
He's a really... Ogma and Barst are like fucked up good in FE1.
But yeah, because
You
like...
throw the Demon Axe on Barst and then you just slaughter maps.
So like, I have a big problem where like, I try and set things up with Dragon, so that way Abel and King get the kills, but he would just keep on killing them.
Wait, you didn't just sacrifice Jagan?
You could sacrifice Jagan?
The way FE1 starts, one of the very first missions you do is you have to pick a unit to sacrifice. The correct unit to pick is Jagan, because Jagan has terrible growth rates. He does not get much better if you keep leveling him up.
What are
compared to
your
other
options?
characters. You can sacrifice... Oh, I can't remember who it is
What
in the
level
NES
is
and SNES. This is like the first level past the actual tutorial.
Huh.
But in the DS remake, which is the one I played most recently, you can pick like any of the knight characters that you start with. There's like 3 or 4 to pick from, and then I just throw away Jagan because I don't give a shit about him. He's bad. He's a trap.
Well, yeah, he's like a crutch for new players.
He is a crush, yes, and also a complete and terrible millstone around their neck to drag them down into Witch Zone and make them drown and die.
Yeah, so...
Have we talked about Fire Emblem, like, which game we like the most yet?
No, we have not.
I'm gonna
gotten
say
to
3. I like 3 the most. That's the one I played the most.
that. 7's really good.
7 for me.
6 is really good. 3 is really good. 4 is really good.
Which is the one with Ike, first one? Is that 8 or 9?
I want to say that's 8.
I played half of that
'Cause-
at your house. Well, I should say, I held the controller for maybe a third of the time. It was mostly you playing it.
But, like, Ike's in, like, 2 or 3 games. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But he's mostly in the ones that I haven't played, because I never really played past the GBA stuff.
Because we played like a...
Well, I played the Wii and the GameCube one, but, like, I never played the actual... Because there's DS games as well at the same time.
Yeah,
I never played any DS games besides the Shadow Dragon remake that I played, like, this year. Wait, last year. I forgot it's a new year. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy...
Is it
New
the first
Year's.
episode of the new year?
No, not even close.
No, yeah, Halo will be the first episode of the new year.
No, not recorded, though. Recorded would have been OVA, GBA. No, what's it called?
Gundam.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
Yeah, but Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
And happy end of Season 2. Unless this is the intro for Season 3.
It's the end of Season 2.
At which point, happy intro to Season 3, everybody.
Actually, this is going to come out after the intro to Season 3.
Alright, happy Season 3, everybody.
Because I'm probably going to have our Valentine's Day special be the intro to Season 3.
Ah, that would be perfect. Okay, cool. Hope everybody enjoyed that Valentine's special, by the way. And I'm so sorry for all those horrible pictures. What else
Okay, so
about?
let's get back to the topic. So they're talking about okay, we need to help Orlean. But then Celia, she
I know you weren't gonna do. I was really mad. I was really hoping you would just go, but then they don't. and then you just go quiet for like 45 seconds.
yeah. Mark decides, Orlean. I don't need. What's an Orlean?
I hate the fake French.
Well, he's like the real French because you don't see it, but his symbol is just the fucking Bourbon Florence.
Bourbon?
Yo, fucking kill the Bourbons.
What they ever do to you?
They were born.
I only respect French people that make me baguettes.
Oh yeah, Baguette born.
Bourbon, I want to say that was the name of the royalty during the Second French Revolution, right?
And the first.
Yeah, no, fuck them. The royal house that I'm the biggest fan of is probably the
David Long?
Habsburgs.
I was also going to say the Habsburgs.
Wow. Geez, my favorite anime character is Goku.
No, I really like the Ugly Prince Habsburg.
So the one...
So like half of
Is
them.
that like
Charles
Charles
III?
III?
Yep, Charles III, killed by, I think, Louis XIV.
By the way, this is the extent of my history knowledge. I know one guy named Charles III, and I know he's
I think my
fucked
actual
up.
favorite dynasty for anything, probably actual dynasty is probably I gotta give it to
Yuri Pontin?
no, I'm gonna give my favorite dynasty of kingdoms to be the Qing dynasty, the last Chinese one.
I know that that's real, and this will have to be cut. I did mishear you as saying the dynasty.
I'm not gonna cut that.
No, I'm going
Do you want me to cut it? 'Cause
You should bleep the slur.
the Cheech and Chong dynasty.
Yeah, the Cheech and Chong dynasty.
But no, so I like the last guy a lot. He learned.
PU?
He learned.
Wait, is that his actual name? Fuck yeah.
He learned the importance
Pew,
and value.
Pew Ching.
He got, because the Russian royalty, they all got killed.
Yeah.
But thankfully,
Thank you.
China spared the emperor, even though he was, a collaborator and a monster. Imagine
He
collaborating.
married a Mongolian.
I mean, that's, nice, respect.
They broke down a wall. I appreciate them.
All I'm saying is, China built a wall to keep the Mongolians out, and it didn't work. So we're building this wall to keep Mexicans out. I don't think it's going to work.
Well, actually, we're building a wall to keep Americans in.
I don't know.
You don't see it. But on the other side
Donald
of the
Trump won the presidency.
on the other side of the Mexican wall is actually a bunch of staircases, so they can get over really easily. It's just to keep they're keeping us out of Mexico, guys. We have to invade.
Did I tell you that a guy at work, it took me less than 5 minutes to convince him the Earth isn't flat? So let me explain. I'm doing my overnight thing.
I'm so sorry. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm doing my overnight thing, and I'm riffing with the night manager, and the guy comes in and he says, "Yo, well, what shape do you think the Earth is?" And we're riffing at first. We assumed it was a joke. And he's like, "Yeah, I think there might be some curvature, like like a dome a bit, but like, no, dude, it's not."
Well, yeah, because the Earth's actually a big horseshoe.
So I asked him about the ice wall, and he did not know about the ice wall. So I showed him pictures of the ice wall.
He thought the Earth... But he didn't know about the ice wall?
No. No, he's an organic flat earther. So I showed
This
him...
motherfucker was out there looking at the horizon line and going, yeah, okay. That's just where my vision ends.
No. Let me explain. So he said there's curvature. So he saw the curvature and he adapted that to his model.
No, but
you know what? Actually, that's smart. That's a scientific method right there.
Yeah. Listen, he's a methodologist. So listen. So then I showed him the clip from Carl Sagan's show Cosmos, where he talks about the discovery of why Earth's round. And he's like, I guess that makes sense. But no, he didn't know about ice wall. When I showed him and explained to him what ice wall is, he was like, "What?"
Yo, the ice wall conspiracies are the fucking best, by the way.
On the other side of the ice wall, Agroporia,
Hyperborea, man.
So you know what Hyperborea is, right?
It's your sister's pussy, if I understand correctly, from the gifts I was sent.
No, it's Thrace. So, fucking Alexander with the Thrace had sex with all the women. That's how he escaped.
That's how he escaped.
Yeah, well, like these two slipper, they couldn't grab him from all that pussy.
So you never fucking heard the story of Alexander? He gets kidnapped by Amazons. And there's only one way out of Amazon. Snoo.
My favorite...
They do that with Luffy in One Piece as well.
Yeah, isn't it with Boa Hancock?
Yeah.
Boa Handjob?
So, what they do right before the time skip hits, after they deal with the prison stuff and the next arc, is Luffy gets thrown onto an island full of only women. Okay arc. It does have one of the funniest One Piece bits, where because it's an island of only women, they see Luffy's penis and they go, "What the hell is this?" And then Luffy's like a rubber man, so they stretch the penis out like 10 feet, and then it snaps back and Luffy wakes up and he's like, "What the hell?"
Oh my god.
One dick.
One dick.
Yeah, so, I actually thought, Martha was really cool when he picked up Celia and threw her on that goddamn fucking,
Hay, which, by the way, people don't understand. Hay sucks. I would not sit on hay. It sucks.
Well, you're a modern person. They're like fucking medieval peasants.
Yeah, they're not peasants. They're really princes.
That hay was probably the softest thing they had ever touched, Brandy.
No, they sleep on feather beds.
They sleep on ground-up rocks and glass. That hay was like velvet to
Y'all ever
them.
slept on a wooden bed before?
Yeah.
It's so sick.
I literally don't have a mattress still.
Did you know that in medieval times,
You should have just
beds
took my
were
old
small
mattress.
because people would sit up. They wouldn't lay
There's
down.
this hole in my old mattress that I cut, and
Was it suspiciously hip height?
no, because I'd lay down when I did it.
I'm so sorry for
But there's
that
a lot
one.
of pubic hair in it.
Alright.
It's like my favorite anime, Dokuno Lighthouse, starring the famous voice actor Willem Dafoe.
So yeah, Fire Emblem.
Okay, so Fire Emblem. Okay, so they go to the castle, and the king's has these fucking people dude, we gotta get rid of the Archaean Knights. They're not doing nothing, and the Thebians, they're gonna find out, and they're gonna send the Macedonians to whip our peepees.
In the Gra.
Yeah, so Marth fucking marches off really pissy He should have told his woman, it's too dangerous here, I gotta go.
No, I really appreciate the idea that they showed up and then they're just crashing. They're just hanging out.
Yeah.
No, we could just crash.
Yeah. They gave him, there's only 2 castles in the fucking island. So they just gave him one of the castles.
Was there 1 episode or 2 episodes to this OVA?
It's 2 episodes.
Oh shit! I did not watch the second episode.
Nothing happens the first episode.
So do you remember, mission 2 and 3 of Fire Emblem.
Oh, so when they hit the main continent and then they rescue his sister?
Uh,
I assume it ends before they rescue his sister.
no. So you know how...
It's the bandits in the pirate town.
Yeah, then like...
So you know, remember Nina and Julian?
Yeah.
Because
Julian-
Julian's a pussy.
That's like maybe two missions.
But Lena's probably my favorite design in the anime.
That's maybe like 2 missions away from where you rescue Marth's sister, and then she becomes your dedicated healer.
No. 2 missions later, you rescue the Princess of Orleans, not Alicia.
You're right, but she's the goddamn Pegasus bitch, isn't she?
No, the Pegasus bitch is the woman you start with in the first level. She's the one who...
You're right.
She's his love interest.
Bum, bum,
No,
bum, bum.
Marth's love interest is his left hand and that big stack of hay. Feels like velvet to him.
I really like it. So they bring in...
Not so loud.
They bring in Ogma and his three crankies
His 3 crankies?
here instead of at the beginning of the next mission.
I'm imagining 3 cranky Kongs right now.
Yeah. And, I actually think episode 1's better than episode 2. Like, because, there's a lot more focus on, Marth and his woman folk.
Oh, in episode 1, the king gets fucking rocked, and that scene looks nice.
Oh, yeah.
I do think this OVA looks pretty good overall.
Let me show you the power of falchion!
Like, it's just kind of like weirdly paced because it wants to hit the few plot points that are in Fire Emblem.
You know what this anime reminded me of? It was an inferior version of the original Arslan OVA.
Oh, I still haven't watched that. I was gonna say it reminds
You
me.
should read it.
It's on the list. I'm kind of saving it for when we do an episode on it, so I can actually be fresh. But yeah, it's on the list.
So,
You read the new Arslan chapter yet?
yeah, I like it. So, Navarre and Ogma, they fight in the cave, and then, Celia, she stops them.
I know this is completely unrelated, but you've sparked something in my brain, and now I have to ask because I know you both have played way more Skyrim than me.
Yeah.
What's the name of the... seems like you don't get to the Cloud District too often.
Nazim?
Nazim, my bad.
Remember when I fucking... I went onto your fucking PlayStation and I downloaded the Nazimling mod, where there's one where there's a bunch of little Nazimlings.
Nazimlets.
No,
Alright.
Nazimlings.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They fucking make the voice like when we
Not so loud.
say walk up and like in a very high voice. You get to the Cloud District very often.
Fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks now.
Seems like you don't get to the Cloud District.
Um,
and there's 40 of them.
So I forget that there's a mod where you can marry anyone, and so for 2 or 3 playthroughs, I killed Nazim and married his wife.
I'm just imagining marrying Nazim. And you get home to your fucking house. You put out your big cheese wheel and sweet roll
Dude, he
feast.
lives in the Drunken Huntsman.
You put out your big cheese roll and cheese wheel and sweet roll feast, and you sit down and you go, "Honey, it's dinner time." And Nazim walks in and he goes, "Seems like you don't get to the Cloud District very often."
No, the quote is, "Do you get to the Cloud District often?" Oh, who am I kidding?
I am the Jarl's friend.
What's everybody's favorite Skyrim quest line?
I'm gonna say Mara's.
Mars is good. I'm gonna shout out to
I would also accept individual good quest here.
I want to give it to, and this is a stupid one. I really enjoy a specific dungeon, Labyrinth.
So the really
Not the
big one.
not the mage quest part, the actual Labyrinth part.
My favorite random quest in Skyrim, even though it only ever worked for me in one of my 6 playthroughs, is the murder mystery.
Oh,
yeah.
Blood on the Ice.
Yeah. I think that play.
It's the most buggy quest.
It's
I remember
bugged.
I broke it my first time because I only went to Windhelm 3 times total before I conquered it.
Yeah. So
But if you actually get that quest to work, it's pretty fun.
it's probably it's one of the best quests because there's an actual twist to it.
Yeah.
And then quest line wise, I think I'd have to give it to the Thieves Guild.
worst questline. You're a moron.
Let me hit you.
No, the companions.
Let me
exist,
hit
they're
you
moron.
with my explanations. The companions fucking suck,
Yeah.
and werewolf feels like gross garbage to play.
I think my favorite questline is the Mages Guild in Skyrim.
I don't like the Mages Guild because I think most of those characters suck.
My wife's there, Brianna.
The Dark Brotherhood questline in Skyrim, I think we can all acknowledge, is not very
Bad.
good.
What? You get scrappy doing it. Hey guys, Cicero here.
All right, real talk. The Morong Tong is so much better questline than like any of the Dark Brotherhoods.
Yeah.
You should play Morrowind.
And see, but Morrowind doesn't have the really cool Oblivion
What's that dungeon?
murder house quest.
The dungeon that you get as a test. Is it Kogran? Or
So, which test are you talking about?
the test for the Ushalak tribe?
So, the initiation quest or to learn where Moon and Star is?
The one to do to make them make you the fucking... Not like the Moonstar, not that. I'm talking about after all that to become their tribe leader. Or
Be named Nerevar by them?
Yeah.
So you don't actually... So it happens after you go to the sort of Ashlander's Ushalaka...
It's the dungeon that...
Morrowind names are so funny.
Okay, so you're
Kushan
thinking of
Laka.
Kogran.
Yeah, Kogran.
Yeah.
That's the best dungeon in the series.
I actually think I prefer... oh my god.
I know, Bleak Soul's Barrow, I know. It's your favorite dungeon.
You know what's fucked up? I was thinking about what terrible Skyrim dungeon to say, and Bleak's Fall Barrow was the only one that came to mind.
I think there's a mine on like the first road.
Oh, Pineswood Mine?
I actually like that as a tutorial dungeon.
Hey, I have a Skyrim / Morrowind related question.
My favorite Skyrim dungeon, by the way, actually, or like Skyrim Cave, is the Pirates Bay one. Up north by South.
Blood Horkers?
Yeah.
So I never actually played the Skyrim DLCs at all. Is that Skyrim Morrowind DLC any good?
No,
No, it's
Dragonborn
bad.
is...
Okay.
Well, it's better than anything in ESO.
By default. But I think the vampire one's better, and the vampire one sucks.
I think the best one is actually Hearthhome.
That's not a quest line. That's just
Yeah, it's just building a house. That's the one I played.
Yeah.
That's the one I touched.
So, like...
I have actually touched Dawnbringer?
Dawnstar?
Yeah. I have touched that.
So, not Dawnstar, oh my fuck god, it's killing...
Dawnguard.
Dawnguard, yeah.
That one. I haven't touched that one, but I remember I went and I talked to the Dawnguard guy, and he was a massive dick to me.
Yeah, he's a fucking orc!
And I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, go back to your fucking
No,
stronghold.
I thought the Dawnguard guy, the leader of the faction...
It's an Ishtar. It's a Redguard.
Yeah.
But the guy who goes around talking to you, it's just some dumb fucking orc.
Hey, he was a real asshole. So
You
I was
really
like,
gotta stop talking about the pigs that way.
The
Pig
damn
children.
fucking...
The pig children, yeah. Brenton, you played Solstein, the first one.
No, I don't think he has.
Yeah, I played the Morrowind DLCs.
Which is funny because I actually never finished Solstein because I didn't have any interest in it.
It's,
I feel like...
Morrowind Werewolf feels so terrible, but it's so fun.
It's... So, like, it's really powerful, but it's not fun.
No, it's garbage. But yeah, I played it.
Well, I think it's supposed to be for like an in-game character who's got better stats than the stats you had because you did it initially.
You can load in a character on the Xbox versions that's built for it.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I don't remember. I just know that they released the 2 DLCs as their own separate discs at some point.
Oh yeah,
And you can just load into them.
I did not because, but Mournhold is such a great fucking like DLC. Tribunal.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's probably my favorite quest line like area in Morrowind and in the series.
It adds the worst thing in the game, which is the forced exit for dialogue. Like, that breaks... I don't know. It's just so lazy. It also brings in...
for dialogue.
Like in basically in Morrowind, they couldn't force exit dialogue.
I like that.
So if someone says, I'm not going to talk to you, you can actually just talk to them anyways.
Well, they just would keep saying, "I refuse to talk to you."
Well, no.
So how do you feel about the Oblivion DLCs?
I don't care for either.
Shivering Isles is good.
Shivering Isles has like a lot of really fun moments.
I think the Golden Saints in that are inferior to the Morrowind design.
Yeah.
But I literally don't remember any of the Knights of the Nine DLC.
It's bad.
Oh,
I
think we can all agree though that horse armor is awesome though.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a chest dedicated in my Minecraft world to all the horse armor I get. I'm gonna sell it as DLC.
Yeah.
So
No, Kraken Spire is the best DLC.
you played Arena, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I like Arena. It's too long.
Yeah.
I'm in the third like dungeon. That's like story dungeon.
So you're in
And I'm
Skyrim
bored.
now.
No.
Wait, so
So there's all the fragment dungeons, but for every dungeon, there's a dungeon you need to go to find that dungeon.
yeah, so it should be the first one's in Hammerfell, the second one's in Skyrim.
No, because there's the dungeon you start at the beginning
Excuse
in.
me.
Oh, so you're in fucking the Dwemer mine.
Yeah, and I've done most of it, but like I just am bored.
Oh my god.
There's too much. I think the progression in this game is too easy to fuck with. Just get some good items, sell them, and then just buy the ebony armor and stuff you want.
Okay, but that's true of literally all of their games.
Yeah. I played a knight, so the first one, so I felt
Like Morrowind, if you have a little bit of money, you can just start breaking the magic system and like.
But that's
30
more
minutes?
interesting than.
I'll agree. It's
Also,
more interesting.
Daggerfall, I played a little bit of.
I like Daggerfall.
Daggerfall is probably their best game actually.
So
I would not say that.
Best game.
I like hand design games. I kind of want to pick up Redguard, even though I know it plays bad.
I have it on GOG. I really like it.
I think the dialogue for it. I remember one time me and Brenton were hanging out. I think we did mushrooms that time, or no? And I showed you Clavicus File.
I don't remember if we were doing mushrooms then or if we were gonna do them later. But yeah, I did enjoy the Clavicus Vial stuff. That's probably the most interesting version of Clavicus Vial in any of the games.
You don't like Todd Howard Clavicus File?
Not really.
I've never been one for politics. And in my day, piracy was honest business.
Yeah. Honestly, Nagasta gets a 10 out of 10.
Like,
Yo, Battlespire sucks.
What? You don't like the booby succubus?
Yo, did either of you see that they leaked an Oblivion remake?
In Unreal Engine 5.
But
I think Todd Howard said it correctly. Don't remake games.
well, so
Unless it's Skyrim.
the rumor is it's gonna be a fucked up weird hybrid version of. They're gonna like layer UE5 to do all of the visual stuff and make the game look good, and then under UE5 they're
You're gonna have Gamebryo?
Yeah, they're gonna run Gamebryo
Yo, that's
for like the physics stuff.
Because I hate... Oblivion's bad. I think Oblivion is...
It's super duper fucking flawed. I definitely like it more than Skyrim. I don't think it's a better game than Skyrim though. Like.
Yeah.
I think...
I don't know. Oblivion is definitely the one I love the most because it's the one I played the most as a child.
What's the best quest in Oblivion?
Oh,
I know my answer is, but...
Knights of the Roses.
Do you want like an individual answer or a quest line? Because
do both.
Because individual quest for me, the Dark Brotherhood Murder House quest.
Oh my god.
That quest is just super fun.
You know, actually, I'm giving that one a thumbs down. My favorite individual quest is when you terrorize that town and it starts raining cats and dogs.
That one is
Or burning dogs.
Yeah, it's a good one.
As I think I said before, you know the get support for Brumo. It's like sort of the Oblivion's version of the going around getting support from all the houses.
Yeah.
The fucking Shade Null one where you have to help the Knights of the Rose.
Yeah, that one's really good.
It's probably I think it's the
that
best
one's
quest in the
really
game.
good. Quest line for Oblivion, I really like the Thieves Guild quest line in Oblivion. I think
I
it's
like the
very
arena
fun.
one.
Oh, the arena quest line,
What
or the
quest line?
arena Thieves Guild quest line.
Arena.
Okay.
Also, I don't think there's quest lines in
There's
Arena.
no quest lines in Arena.
There's just individual
It's
quests.
been a million years since I played it, so.
Yeah.
It's a fun game. It's a fun dungeon crawler. I liked going through and like designing, like picking camp spots and stuff.
I've been playing a dungeon crawler recently.
What's that?
Have you ever heard of the game Conception?
I've been meaning to play it. That's not true. I think I'm thinking of the wrong one.
You are Brandy?
Brenton, is it the one that just came out?
No. Conception is a 3DS dungeon crawler RPG
No.
in which your party members are children you get from a gacha machine after picking a woman to bork. I'm not joking. It's also a Persona 3 ripoff.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck
so
Persona 3.
after they go through the Devil's Cavern, they reach the Castle of Orleans. They free the Castle of Orleans.
That wasn't in the anime.
It's not in the anime, but let's just keep going. Okay, so after they reach the Castle of Orleans, they free the princess. And guess what they do after they free the Princess of Orleans?
Sex.
They free the princess of Bourbon.
Yeah.
And then they go.
They go and they go and they fight the Knights of Macedon. They go free Marth's sister. Then they nuke Thebes.
They nuke thieves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
The Fire Emblem.
You don't know what the Fire Emblem does?
How? It's not
It
in
splits
7.
atoms.
Yeah, it's actually like it changes depending on the game. In one, it literally just fucks shit up.
I don't. It's not in 7. I don't remember it being in 7.
Oh, yeah,
Oh no, it is. It is. It's just called something different.
Oh, what's it called in 7?
It probably just I don't remember.
I think
it.
it's called the Fat Man.
But the Fire Emblem literally shows up in some way in every Fire Emblem game. Usually, it's just like a thing you get.
Maybe it was the gem on the sword.
I think it is. Yeah.
'Cause, dude, that sword. The
Falchion?
quest for the sword is so sick. What you do is, I took a Pegasus girl, and I just flew Elliewood to the sword. You don't need to fucking interact with that level
You
at
don't
all.
have any warp stabs?
No. Are those in that game?
I don't know if they're in 7, but like that's why you have Lena in your party in the first game.
Yeah. I can't remember if it's in 7, but interest maybe. How do you two feel about fan fiction?
You know what?
A lot of my
I'm okay with it. You know, I read Making a Cat Cry the Adventure prequel. That's a fan.
Sorry, what?
Making a Cat Cry the Adventure prequel.
That's Elder Scrolls. Right?
It's Oblivion specifically.
Okay.
My two of my ex-girlfriends and one of my ex-boyfriends would write fan fiction, including one for Trigun. And then there was one for The Office.
The Office?
The Office. It was a Toby Oscar gay fan fiction. Smut.
So who's Toby? Who's Oscar?
Toby's HR, Oscar's gay
Have
guy.
you not watched The Office?
So like when Jason will put it on when we're hanging out, while like I try to play Neo or like
You like get the shit off. Let's watch some more Supernatural.
oh my god,
Millhouse
is so
going. I
gay.
I love Dean. I love Dean.
Yo, I love Dean too.
Dean. They have like the Treaty of Paris where they agree. Okay, Martha, you have to stop nuking people. We'll give you all the women.
And then they sentence him for his work.
And Mark goes, "Where's all the children? It's women and children."
I'm taking them. They're mine.
It's called hostage situation.
If I was a dictatorial power who just like beat a country in war, my terms of surrender would be I'd be very lenient economically on them, but they have to kill every child below the age of 15.
What?
So they have a so they have a 15-year gap
So like,
in their generation, so they cannot have a retaliatory war against me.
yeah, I'm just gonna say this. I conquer a land, dude. I find the hottest girl. That's my life.
That's insane.
You
Rose got that Achilles mindset.
You bring them home and then you write fan fiction about how they don't want you to go off to war.
No. I'm just like I go like okay. We're gonna have like a competition, and it's who's the most like into Morrowind. And then like when anyone who shows up to that, okay, I'm gonna choose from that, and it's gonna be super.
Wait. You're no. Let me run this back for a second. Your idea to find a wife as a dictator is you're gonna hold a big who enjoys Morrowind the most contest. How are you gonna feel when it's a fat incel nerd who wins the contest?
No. Them showing up is the test. And then I decide.
You wait till you see one woman walk in and you go, that one.
No, he waits till the end. You refuse the footage.
He finds the biggest milkers.
Well, no. And then, like, I just drive around. Like, you remember Legend of the Galactic Heroes? Frederick was just driving around in his car. The Emperor of all humanity. Just driving around in his fucking car. And just like, okay, we're going to grab that one off the street.
That one. Get her.
Oh, she's 14? I'm the Emperor. It's okay. God, I can't believe we fucking did that. We're canceling Frederick the Great Frederick the Fourth of the Golden Bomb Dynasty on this podcast.
I can't believe we managed to get 45 minutes out of Fire Emblem.
Oh, dude, we're not even halfway
I'm
through.
actually
I mean,
surprised.
we got 15 minutes out of Elder Scrolls.
Okay, so now the real meat of the presentation.
You saw the real meat of the
The ment-
presentation?
The mentation.
Okay.
So,
What is your top 3 anime? Because this guy couldn't come up with 5, or 10,
yeah.
or 20.
I'm retarded.
I'll go
sorry.
first. My number one's...
No, go 3 up, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, number 3, Trigon.
Okay, now you spend a few minutes explaining why you like Trigon. Brendan, you go next for your number 3.
The reason I like
No,
Trigon
I gotta explain it.
is
Shut up.
he has a really cool red coat, and when he shoots the gun but he doesn't hit people, I clap.
I'm just a huge simp for Millie Thompson.
I love Millie
Yo,
Thompson, too.
like actually, yeah. Millie is awesome.
So, I'm gonna hold off a bit, because we're gonna do a Trigon episode eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, some details about my love for Trigon. I've got a poster in my living room. I bought all of Trigon Original and one of Maximum. I'm probably not gonna get all Trigon Maximum. I think it ends terribly. And it's just been an anime that I've watched. Oh, I've got the DVD right there, actually. I want to say I've watched it like 40 times.
Yeah.
Like, almost every relationship I end up watching at least a handful of episodes with the person. I introduced it to all my friends. I introduced it to Brenton.
That's true.
I think that a lot of it has a certain heart and quality to it that I appreciate. But we'll be talking about more about later. But in the end, I think the best thing I like about Trigon is it's one of the only interesting sci-fi westerns.
Okay, your turn.
There's sci-fi
Shut
western.
up.
That's
Shut
like
up. Your
that's
turn.
like the entirety of the anime sci-fi genre. My turn.
Cobra sucks.
Okay, but Cowboy Bebop's fucking awesome.
That's more noir.
It is
It's sci-fi western.
Cowboy Bebop.
Also,
Okay,
you're
which one's
saying
the
it wrong.
cowboy?
You're saying it's not beep bop. It's beep boop. Cowboy beep boop.
Also, speaking of Cowboy Bebop, that is definitely my number 3.
Oh, what's your favorite episode?
Favorite episode? That's a good question.
You gotta say Sympathy for the Devil.
That one's
That or the Feng Shui.
those are both.
Sympathy for the Devil and the Feng Shui one are my favorite episodes.
Those are both really
Shit, which
really
one of
good.
those?
Sympathy for the Devil is the immortal one, and Feng Shui one is Jet's friend's daughter.
Yeah, that
is really
one's-
into Feng Shui.
That one's really good as well.
Because Jet, here's the thing. I'm not a big Spike fan. I'm
Yeah,
a
fuck,
huge
he's
Jet
Jet-
fan.
Yeah,
Fuck Spike.
No, I don't want to. I want to fuck Jet.
I'm out here for Jet and
Ed.
Ed.
Live action Ed.
I also like Faye, but so my favorite.
Faye's backstory is my favorite. Like her actual
yeah.
emotional moments.
Yeah.
But
That's
episode
my-
to episode, it's all about Ed and Jet.
So my favorite like serious episode of Cowboy Bebop is the one where they have to go get the tape player.
Yeah, that's my
Oh
second
yeah,
favorite.
that's pretty good.
And then my favorite, like, the episode that I think about the most often, the one that brings me the most joy, is Mushroom Samba.
Ah, that one's fucking great.
You killed my brother because you sold him mushrooms and made him laugh to death. Your anger is misplaced.
Okay. My fucking number 2.
Wait, let me give 2 more bits of explanation
Did
on
you
why
say
I
your
love-
number 3 yet?
No, I'm talking about my favorite. Cowboy Beep.
Oh, episodes? Go ahead.
So Cowboy Beep Beep, number 2. I fucking love the Faye episode. I love
Cowboy Beep Beep.
I love him explaining that VCRs are for fags and that we use Betamax.
Yo, shout out to Kickin' VCRs. Percussive maintenance.
And my favorite one is the one with the serial killer that Jet's coming after on the prison ship.
Oh, that one's also really good.
Yeah,
Yo,
Jet's
shout out
so-
to Heavy Metal Woman, the first one Alex saw. Arguably the worst episode in the show.
Which one's Heavy Metal Woman?
You remember the guy with the snake tattoo?
Oh,
And the trucker girl?
You didn't even have to go any further.
Yeah.
A lot of my love for Cowboy Bebop is just predicated on it being one of the very first dubbed anime that I sat down and truly enjoyed.
I think we all 3 of us watched it before we were 4.
4? I think we watched it like...
Because it was on like right
Kindergarten.
after Inuyasha.
No, I
Oh
definitely,
yeah, it was. Yeah, we did watch it.
Inuyasha Kigome!
I definitely watched Cowboy Bebop
Inuyasha?
in its entirety the same year that I read
I should
Naruto. So
I got a bunch of Blu-rays for Inuyasha I never opened up. I should just watch a bunch of Inuyasha
It sucks.
and jerk off to like fan fiction of Inuyasha where he fucks the wolf guy.
Kogo?
Wait,
Koga.
that's not canon?
So, like...
Also,
No, it was
never watched any
most
Inuyasha.
offensive thing I'm going to
Is
say
it
on the
Wolfman?
podcast...
What was that sequel show?
Inuyasha 2.
Oh, you fucking Colonel Sanders?
Inuyasha 2, Inuyasha babies.
Yeah, basically. What's fucked up is that it's Shoshoru's kids, but only one of them's Inuyasha's kid, and she's the best character.
Fuck no, they should have called it Inuyasha 3, New Generation.
So,
TNG.
I am gonna say the most fucked up thing on the podcast right now. Inuyasha and Kagome are lesbians.
Yeah.
That's why they beat each other so much.
Oh my god, you gotta cut that.
Yeah,
You are gonna have to cut
I am
that.
gonna have to cut what I said, but please remember, it was the funniest thing on the podcast.
No. The funniest thing on the podcast to date is still House Dribbler.
Yeah. So,
I guess about Rama 1/2.
I love
never
Ramen
watched
One
it,
Half.
never heard of it.
Same author.
Yeah, I know.
Ramen One Half is fucking really stupid, but I like it.
Okay, my number 3.
Brandy's doing Max style karate moves.
Yeah. But like, it's
All right, watch this.
dude, he fucking threw that and hit a guy. Why'd you do that?
Brandy, using martial arts, just punched the teeth out of one homeless man's mouth
Into another.
to use them as like a scattershot, shotgun style attack at another homeless man.
Yeah. So I guess
This is why Brandy's an African warlord.
Little pizza.
Little Pizza.
Little pizza is in the house.
My name is Little Pizza.
My name is Little Pizza.
Get to the pizza. Okay, I guess it's my turn for my number 3.
Yeah.
It's the gayest option ever because you know it's me. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I like that one. I like
Alright,
when-
yo, shout out to the first 12 episodes, Brenton.
I mean, we will eventually do an episode on Evangelion
I'm gonna fucking stab you before that.
where I'll absolutely shit talk the first 14 episodes.
14.
So yeah, I really like Evangelion.
Yeah, you really like when Asuka gets in her big stupid inflation
Cat's
suit.
right here, ready.
Oh, you mean
In
Magma
the-
Diver?
in the
I love
volcano
Magma
episode.
Diver.
That's a great episode. Thermal expansion.
Thermal expansion.
Worst episode in the show, actually.
It's one of the weaker ones,
I
but-
mean, one of the weakest one is like 13, where it's just a fucking clip show.
So I've got the vinyl
right.
right here. I accidentally bought the French version of this silver like anniversary thing, and I've got the 10th year or 15th year anniversary CD in my car.
Either of you ever listen to that new Eva dub?
Yeah,
I
that's how I watched
fucking
it with,
hated Rebuild.
Our friend Dummy.
You both
Not-
at the same time going, oh yeah.
Wait, no, I never watched the Netflix dub because
I did.
total Netflix death.
So I watched it with George McClown because that's how he first watched it, and our friend of the household, the guy who sleeps on my couch, Jason, who slept on my couch back then too. He only saw End of Evangelion and the last episode of Eva.
Before that happened, we watched A Man's Fight, and he liked A Man's Fight.
So, End of Evangelion is probably my favorite anime movie still.
It's really excellent, and it is definitely the thing I think about the most when I think about
It's
Evangelion.
up there with Say My Name or Say Your Name, which I'm actually really close friends with one of the producers for that.
Are you talking about the movie Your Name?
Your Name and Suzuhira.
Come on, Japan. Can you please?
Rurouni Kenshin, the sequel.
Can you please?
Over 100 children, only 6 years.
Oh, wow.
That's a day for a child, basically.
Yeah. Me and Sadamoto are...
Why does this gotta happen to stuff I want to watch?
Okay,
This
Brandy?
Act Age, Isaacin.
Alright, so number 2
Wait,
for me
No,
is...
you have to say it differently. You gotta say it like what's his face? Number 2.
Number
Burger
2.
King foot lettuce.
Burger King foot fetish.
You're trying to enjoy some tasty feet pics.
It's always fucking lettuce all over it.
You
So,
wouldn't want that, would you?
My number 2...
Could I get the Burger King foot lettuce on my burger?
My number 2 anime is a tough one, but I want to give it to... There's a couple, depending on the time, like what day or what I'm feeling, there's 2 answers that both work for it.
Motherfucker got Moodring on.
What?
Motherfucker's like a mood ring.
So it's either Welcome to NHK or Serial Experiments Lane, in that slot specifically. And it's like hard for me to pick, because Welcome to NHK, specifically the manga and the novel and the anime, I own all. They like really influenced me growing up. But Lane's just so sick with it, and I really do like Lane a lot. And I think they both touch on a lot of aspects and feelings that I hold dear to my heart. But, we'll do episodes on them later, so...
My number 2...
is Burger King Foot Fetish.
If I had to go off the top of my head, the thing that sits there right now is probably Monster.
Monster? That's your number 1 by him?
Number 2.
Guten Tag.
Well, my number 1 by him will never get adapted.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like...
20th Century Goy. I want to be the drummer for Rush.
I want to be the drummer for Rush.
I mean, he does love classic rock. Yo, I got someone at work to read that. I showed them Billy Bat, and they're going to read Billy Bat, then they're going to start 20th Century Boy. I didn't even tell him about 20th Century Boy. He just made that choice. There's only one coworker I have with good anime taste. Because, I love Berserk. He's got his cool Berserk hoodie. He likes Berserk. He likes fucking Vagabond. Meanwhile, this other guy is like, yeah, I like Redo Monster. Or Re-Monster. And then this other one, in our introductory context about, you watch anime? Brought up High School of the Dead, and I straight up went to them. She sucks. I'm never going to talk to her again, honestly, because she fucking sucks. Who brings it up on their first conversation? Dumb bitch.
So yeah, my second favorite is High School of the Dead.
Okay.
No, it's definitely a Monster. Monster's just like a great little mystery thriller.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Kristoff, one of my favorite characters.
Really, really good English dub. Like, huge cast. Richard Epcar's in it. Liam O'Brien's the main character, really good. Just like a
Can't fuck with it. I'm all about the sub.
Just a crazy good cast.
I'm all about the sub.
Lunge, one of the best characters ever.
Yo, I'm Japanese.
I'm a Japanese man.
I think my favorite part is he doesn't have a good relationship with his family.
He doesn't have a good relationship. And he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Yeah, love Monster. Actual recommend. We'll probably do it on the podcast sometime.
That new phone?
As you guys might suspect, it's Fully Cooley.
Fully Cooley?
Fully Cooley.
I have that on Blu-ray
Which one?
too.
Alternative?
And the manga.
Shoegaze?
No, sorry, Gynax. Not
Third name of the other Fully Cooley series
it was Fully
that I
Cooley,
haven't watched.
Progressive, Fully Cooley Alternative, and then Fully Cooley something else. I watched the first episode.
Shoegaze is the last one.
Alternative, and honestly, I have the vinyl for both the first two sequel soundtracks.
Studio IG, why do you run shit into the ground? Studio IG, like a fucking...
Studio IG, why do you hurt me? And only me?
Fucking 10 years after Haruhi Suzumiya disappeared,
Why do you nail
they fucking made
why do you nail
the
my
disappearance
penis
of
to the
Yuki
floor?
Nagato, which is just like a fucking fan service one, where there's no magic, there's no story. It's just, oh, dude, these characters, they don't have powers and they're kissing.
There's magic right at the end.
Yeah, the magic of my dick in your mouth, faggot.
God, I love the FLCL manga so much.
Fucking, oh my god, they made 3
How
seasons of...
good
They
this
made fucking
title
3
is.
seasons of FLCL. And it was the doggest fucking shit I've ever seen.
So, what's your favorite episode of FLCL? I know the answer. It's
Bird of
my
Bullet.
answer. What?
Bird of Bullet.
I thought you were gonna say Firestarter.
Firestar
Is my favorite episode.
second favorite, yeah. Dude, I'm fucking Team Amimi.
You fuckers know them all by name.
So the first one's called Fully Cooley, and I would say that's probably my 4th, 5th favorite.
What's the third episode called? Because that was my favorite.
It's French. It's.
Oh my god, it's
my second favorite episode.
It's Puss in
Either
Boots. It's
that
Puss in Boots.
or
Shot
the second to
so the
last.
4th episode
Shot Dumpede.
is I think it's Swinger, right, or Big Bad or whatever.
It's Swinger, yeah.
It's Swinger. That's probably my 3rd favorite episode. That's really good. I really appreciate a lot of aspects of it, along with you don't know till you swing. Brittle Bullet is, in my opinion, one of the weaker episodes.
Oh.
I think it's on par with Fully Cooley, where there's scenes in the first episode I like, scenes I like less, but in general, I think I gotta give it to Fully Cooley, because Mimi's my favorite character. And then actually the last episode is probably my least favorite.
My least favorite is episode 4. I don't particularly care for Swing the Fucking Bad.
My least favorite episode is episode 1. I think most of original Fully Cooley is pretty damn good.
So in
that's
episode
right.
4, my favorite spot specifically is Mamimi climbing up and being ready to die. I love Mamimi so much. She's my favorite character. I don't like in the manga they change her character a bit. Because in the anime, Mamimi, Hari, and I forget the classmate president's name, are all distinctly different in the way they interact with him, and I think that it has a nice. It's hard to describe. It's nice.
So he's swinging his arms around.
A little bit, but in the manga, they all kind of swing towards the Haruhi. They're all kind of messing with him on purpose, which I think really detracts from, especially Mamimi's character.
Yeah, because it's like 3 different like sort of relationships. Haruhi is just a bitch
They also
using
add
him.
a serial killer in the manga for no fucking reason.
Of course they fucking did. Haruhi's just like a woman who's using him. Mamimi is like very like taxing. It's like sort of like a, well, I inherited this wife from my brother thing.
I
And the other
think
girls
all
are-
3 are using him to an extent. It's their
I mean-
attitude towards it. Mamimi's not using him with malicious intent.
But
You know what's
you
fucked
know,
up?
a man's got to carry that weight. Yeah.
If this was a top 10 manga, I think I'd actually have all 10 for you way quicker than anime, because I read way more manga than I watch anime.
Fuck it, we'll do that next. Then top 3 manga.
Fucking done
So are we gonna
instantly.
do-
20th Century
Okay.
Boys,
Shut
Vagabond.
up! Not now. Later. Later. We're gonna do it later. Literally in a few fucking minutes.
20th Century Boys,
We're gonna end this
Vagabond.
episode after the anime. Dude.
And
We're
then,
already past
and then
an
a third
hour.
one. Yeah, we should finish this up after we finish with our anime stuff.
No, I'm
This
holding you
one's
guys
good.
hostage.
No.
Alright, so
Okay, so your fucking favorite anime now?
it's Boogie Pop Phantom.
Yeah, of course it fucking is.
I really got to get around to watching that.
So-
The story of how it entered your life is one of
We're gonna hold
very
off.
interesting.
I'm probably gonna do that for the Halloween episode this year.
I wanted to do Hellsing for Halloween.
Yeah, Hellsing would also be good. Boogie Pop Phantom would also be fine, but like, I do have a big Hellsing book I have to read at some
We
point.
should do Helsing for Easter.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good pick.
oh yeah, I guess
All
it's
right,
Easter.
all right, that's a good pick.
All right.
Hellsing for Easter.
So-
But
You
Boogie
know,
Pop Phantom is better than I have the books as well, and I'm not as big a fan of them. Boogie Pop Phantom.
Number 1 anime for me, definitely Logich, Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Incredible, great space opera, super good.
That's crazy. I don't think I'm gonna meet another person who's gonna say that in this room right now.
It is a unique opinion, only held by me.
And Guy Gick.
Who?
Guy Gick, the guy. Fuck, he's on the fucking.
Oh, is he on that anime podcast?
Yeah,
That's
with the
big?
Anime Man and Shibuya
British guy.
Yeah, he's the British. I want to say he's like
I only know about him.
Thailandese.
I only know about him because I'm talking about the white British
Taiwanese,
man.
you mean Chinese?
Thailand.
Oh, Thailand, yeah.
I
Taiwan isn't a country, by the way. I want to say official opinion of the podcast is that
yeah. There's only one China.
yeah.
We're a One China podcast. We're also a No State Solution podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Legend of the Galactic Heroes, super good, and anyone who follows up after me and says that it's their favorite
You just
is
got me.
a gay retard who's copying.
So yeah, wait, did you first watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes?
Oh yeah, I like.
Oh, I showed it to him like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I watched it on my own without any input from anyone.
Yeah, what year?
Oh, you watched it back in 1997.
1997.
You got me. You got me. So yeah, I watched it first in college, 2019. I told them about it for like I want to say 5-6 years.
I did literally dodge it until 2024, and then I watched all of it with Bryson.
Yeah, I was telling you to watch it when it was all on fucking YouTube.
Yeah. And you know what? I should have, because it's incredible.
Oh my fucking god, dude! I
Like-
fucking love.
I think so much about, and we won't spoil anything because I think Brandy does intend to watch it someday.
Yeah, I got to.
But like, oh my god, like 81 to 90. Fuck.
I forgot my actual favorite anime.
What?
Elfenlied.
Oh my fuck! Yeah, dude, my favorite's Blood Type C.
What is everyone's favorite trash anime? What's the anime that's garbage, but like you can sit there and you can eat it up all nummy like?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Galaxy Angel.
I think mine's actually Naruto.
Naruto doesn't count in that. It needs to be worse
Oh,
than that.
no. Naruto filler arcs.
Oh my god.
Or I think the best,
I could watch The Great Ninja Race every day.
I think the best bad thing that I like to an extent is I actually rather enjoy, and I'm gonna get a little shit for this. I rather enjoy the manga and to a similar extent the anime for Shadow Star and Harutura.
Oh, another bad one that I love definitely is Rave Master.
Rave Master, I like. So early One Piece feels like just Rave Master, and I know One Piece came out first, but like until like Alabasta, no, actually not until like right after Arlong Park, I would say that One Piece is kind of just not as good as Rave Master. And I know you don't feel that way.
No, having read both of them multiple times, no, that's crazy.
I think my favorite part of Rave Master has to be the meeting of the two Gales.
I couldn't tell you the main character's name in Rave Master.
Haru?
And I've read it like 3 times.
I remember one time you just spoiled it for me, so I never finished reading it.
Well, yeah, because it's bad.
Fuck you.
It's kind of fucked up that it ends with like a sort
Yeah,
of...
Brandy, you love the ending of Rave Master?
No.
Let's just say it on camera.
He fucking dies, and then he comes back.
He comes
And
back?
then he dies.
And so, not that. You spoiled that Eli is not the child in their memories, but the mother.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was a good twist.
Yeah, Rave Master is not very...
I'm so glad I literally
Real
did not
Big Fish
understand
is
that at
great a song. Welcome to a land.
Rave Master is not very good, but it is enjoyable, and it's 1,000,000 times better than Fairy Tail.
Well, Fairy Tale's so bad.
all. Fairy Tail, isn't it just porn?
Arguably.
No, it's not technically just porn, but it's closer than you
Lucy,
would like.
that's the name of the girl in that, right?
A
That's the
Fairy Tale?
Yeah.
I thought it was
or-
Eliza.
It doesn't matter. She sucks. I think that Rave Master's equivalent characters to Fairy Tale, 1-to-1, beats it every time.
Yeah, I can believe that.
How do you feel about the story for why the villains are called Demon Card?
I don't remember. I read Rave
Or
Master
Shadow Guard.
like 10 million years
Oh, it's
ago.
because they couldn't use monster in English, right?
No, so, in the anime, I don't give a shit about that, because in the manga, it was supposed to be Demon Guard, but Haru's father, Gale, just misspelled it on the sign.
That's pretty good. Well,
How do you feel about Plu? So here's the thing. I like editing Let's Plays more than I like editing podcasts, but Let's Plays have gone the way of the dodo.
video content is nicer to edit than audio content because you can actually look at shit.
So in this playthrough of Rust, I'm only going to use my penis. Okay, so...
Bryson watches a guy who literally starts, and it only plays Rust. He starts every video by going, I survived for 24 hours on the hardest Rust server ever.
Alright, so what's funny is I took a break, but literally today, because I had a migraine and it hurt, I went back and I broke down and I watched another Evbo video.
Evbo?
The
Minecraft parkour guy.
the start for I like his short videos a bit as well, like they're great. This one was the history of build battles.
Well,
Okay. So I guess
Evbo.
I need to say the really shitty anime I like.
you should probably also say your favorite.
You did.
No, my favorite anime that I like is I remember as a kid really liking Dragon Out the Renaissance. I know if I ever rewatch it, I'm not gonna like it.
To pull back the veil very slightly, because I actually know Millhouse didn't say this. I believe Millhouse's favorite anime is also Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Yes.
I mean, we will obviously do probably a couple episodes on it at some point because it's literally...
Let's do one for every book. There's 10 books.
That's what I was thinking. I don't want to do 10 episodes.
10
on it.
episodes.
That's crazy. But we could do like 2 or 3 as like check-in
You know what
episodes.
anime sucks that I love a lot?
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't super suck, but I do like it a lot.
Yeah.
All right, wait, so Dragon Out the Red. Fuck! I can't.
Dragon Out the
I
Renaissance.
smell burnt toast. Fuck!
So
It's the one with the booby dragons, and it's bad. It's so fucking bad. Like, 11-year-old Millhouse really thought that like Dragon Out the Renaissance was cool. But I guess another thing I really like, and I do genuinely like it, the manga at least, Air Master. I fucking love Air Master. I fucking love 81 Diver. I'm gonna make you guys watch it at some point.
you know what's a bad thing that I loved as a kid? Kenenchi, World's Mightiest Disciple.
Oh, fucking, I
You know,
love
that
the dub.
opening's so sick.
Dude, when
His
Big Mike
name's
Giannis-
not Kenenchi.
It's
It's
Kenichi.
Kenichi.
Kenichi. Kenenchi's the box one. Or no, it's Kenshin's the box
Yeah,
one.
Kenshin's the box.
Kenshin's another, like, Toonami trash that I liked.
Yo, Kenichi, the world's strongest disciple.
Oh, that's, you're thinking of Kakaishi.
Kakaishi.
I wanna be the night, cause I'm a homo. HIV riddled, cause I'm a bug chaser. And I'll die by 30,
Hold on.
cause I'm a loser.
So, you know the main villain for that? The final
For-
villain?
for-
Is just a Rurouni Kenshin reference.
No, I didn't know.
I think they're both a reference to, like, a real Japanese person.
Well, the real Japanese idea. Which,
of
by the
being
way...
a pedophile.
No,
Oh, being a burn victim. The ugliest, most disgusting thing possible. If you get hurt in battle, that's because you're a bad person.
So, I want to say, for the next episode, we're going to do Alien 9, which is a nice manga and anime that I like. I mean, I haven't watched the anime fully yet, but I really like the manga.
I have a gun.
Actually, for the next episode, we're gonna watch SpongeBob.
Which episode?
All of season 27.
Only Krusty Krab pizza.
Crush Crab Pizza is a good episode.
It's either that or Night Shift is probably my favorite.
Mine has to be the one where Plankton runs
Oh,
the Krusty Krab.
the one where you have the "Oh my goodness" clip.
Squidward!
Squidward.
In a cosmic sense, yes.
That is a great episode. Yeah.
I think my favorite episode... Oh my god. It's
Yo,
gonna-
would you fuck Karen?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was my wife, I'd have to.
I
You don't know how contracts work because you guys don't actually sign them.
do you know the Harkness scale?
What's that?
Okay, so there's a Doctor Who character by the name of Jack Harkness. His entire bit is that he's horny for aliens.
Oh my god.
The Harkness scale is like it's a list of qualifiers that you have to meet before it's ethically okay to fuck that alien. I'll send Millhouse.
So, like, a French person or, like, an English person that came
Yeah,
and
yeah,
watched
they
the
don't
show-
pass it. Of course not.
But does a Canadian person?
Yes. But
But only,
only if
they,
they're from Toronto.
only if they let you see pictures of their wife's vagina on OnlyFans.
You're moving to Toronto? Yo, Scott Pilgrim's so good.
Let me
Oh, yeah.
let me pull up the Harkness test really quick, and then I'll send it
Brenton,
to Millhouse.
You son of a bitch.
What?
So, for this one, I felt sick, so I wasn't in for half the episode. So, Brenton's got the wheel right now. Usually, I'm the one with the wheel and the gas. And he will not press the brakes.
I'm not letting him press
That's
the brakes.
true.
It's my episode.
I've decided this is a 10-hour episode.